Hi, I'm Wayne Herring, and I am I guess I'm the co-owner with my wife, Catherine, and all my children of Herring's Greengrass Farm. And you can see the nice artwork we have there in the background by Lindsay Boncourt. Did our sign for us. I want to talk to you today and explain a little bit about, and I'm going to grab my gloves over here. It's cold and the meat is cold. I want to explain to you how buying pork in bulk from us works. I have another video that I probably haven't created it. Well, I haven't created it yet as of the time of filming this, but I'll do it shortly. And we'll talk a bit about our production standards and how we grow the pigs. But I wanted to show you what you get when you buy bulk pork and what the options are. So I have here on, and it looks like I might need to, I'm going to adjust the camera downward a bit. I might have to kind of duck to be in it, but I want you to be able to see this. I have here 2 boxes, and this is a half of a hog. These 2 big boxes, so not the small one, but these 2 big boxes are a half of a pig. And what it is the options are you can buy an 1/8 of a pig, which is this box right here, and it's somewhere in the range of 20 to 30 pounds of pork, depending on how big the hogs were. So you can get an 1/8 of a hog sampler. Everything's USDA processed. So an 1/8 of a hog sampler, or you can get these 2 boxes together are a half of a pig. If it were just one of these boxes, that would be a quarter. So that's the other thing we do. We do 1/8, a quarter, which is one of these boxes, and about 50 pounds of meat, or 2 of these boxes, which is a half, and that's going to be, this is 90 pounds right here, but somewhere in the range of 85 to 100 pounds of meat, just depending. So, and then the other way you can buy pork is, you should see on our site, the option for a whole hog. And here's the deal. If you get the 1/8, the quarter, or the half, then you're just going to get a nice mix of all the cuts. And I'll show you here momentarily what those cuts and sausage and things like that are. But if you get a whole hog, then you can have discretion over how the hog is cut. There's never any guarantees with the butcher. There could be slight variations, but they get it really close. We work with a good butcher who does a good job with following, your instructions and stuff. But really, there's not a whole lot of things with a pig that people really want to vary very much. So anyway, I'm going to move the half a hog aside, and I'm going to show you, so think of this is an 1/8 of a hog sampler, but the thing is, of course, that if we were doing a quarter or a half, you're just going to get proportionally more than what's in this box right here. So I'm going to bring you a little bit closer in, and sorry that I'm not on. I don't think you're really concerned about seeing me. But so here's typical mix. This one here has sweet Italian bulk sausage, so just ground, hot Italian links. We've got smoked kielbasa, no nitrate smoked kielbasa. I want to point out this: the sugar, the mustard seed, and the pepper are not certified organic ingredients. I'm going to work on that, but for right now they're not. However, it's no nitrate, so and not even like celery powder or anything like that added. So just no nitrate. We have breakfast sausage, little links, very like sage in there. You get ham slices, nice, same thing, nitrate-free ham slices. Ham roast, so you get nice chunky roasts, and there's a couple other kinds of sausage in here. German sausage. The other thing people are always very interested in is this stuff, nitrate-free bacon. Everybody loves bacon, right? Normally everything is going to have a nice chunky pork roast in it. And the other thing, the Berkshire hogs that we grow are really famous for, and what people love is the pork chops. It is not the other white meat, as you'll see. It is nice and dark off of these pasture-raised Berkshire hogs. We got 1 rack of ribs in here. So an eighth has 1 rack of ribs, and actually everything's always going to have 1 rack of ribs because there's only 1 rack on a pig, and I go out of my way to make sure we include a rack of ribs if at all possible. Not guaranteed in an eighth, but a quarter and a half normally have a rack of ribs. The other thing we have here, which is really popular, is called a collar steak or butt chop, and this is from the shoulder. This is really popular with the Berkshire hogs. A lot of marbling, a lot of color, very, very flavorful. Might be the most tasty pork chop and or pork steak that you ever eat. The other thing that's probably in here, last thing, is country ribs. And country ribs are really like a ribeye steak out of a beef. And again, notice the dark color on this Berkshire pasture-raised hog that we grow. So that's it. Just wanted to explain to you what in the world is a quarter of a pig, how do you buy pig in bulk, and so there you go. Thanks. Any questions, leave them in the comment box, send us a message, and we'll answer everything that we can for you. Thanks a lot. Look forward to providing you with some great, clean, humanely raised pork real soon.